Am I therefore causing a woman who badmouthed me at work to get fired? Asterisk, I kind of already know what people's answer to this would be, but I'm just asking to make sure. A bit of a backstory. I'm 24 and born and raised in this fairly small town, which is surrounded by towns smaller than ours. People from surrounding towns come over to get their degrees, diplomas from my local university, and college because theirs don't have good ones. My town is big enough to be a hotspot to surrounding smaller towns, but it is still small enough that most people know each other. In fact, most families know each other generationally. Now to my situation. I'm 24 meters and work as an advisor at our local bank branch. About 2 months ago, AITA 3F was hired as a clerk. She was from a surrounding town and had graduated from our local university a few months ago. For the first month, everything went well. She joined our friend circle and there were no issues whatsoever. About a month later, one day while leaving from work, she pulls me aside and asks me out on a date. I declined politely, reminding her that I was married. Most of my co-workers and I have known each other since our high school days, if not earlier. My wife was part of this same circle, and my wife and I have been together since we were 15. This topic had come up before, and I always have my wedding band on, so I found it weird that she still chose to ask me, and not any of the other guys who were single. But I brushed it off and thought that was the end of it. There was a weekend. So on the next Monday when I come to work, halfway through my shift, one of my other co-workers, F, tells all of us that the 23F told her that I pulled her aside and asked her out and wasn't taking no for an answer. She said I had started stalking her on Snapchat and Instagram. Here's the thing. My co-workers knew I didn't even have Snapchat or Instagram, and they know how close my wife and I are, so they realized she was full of shit. However, there were a couple of co-workers who weren't as close to me who may have believed her. I told my co-workers not to do or say anything to her, and I told them the truth about what had actually happened. I told them to ignore what she was saying.